While news of Chantel and Pedro Jimeno's imminent divorce may not have come as a surprise to many viewers of the Family Chantel, who witnessed their marriage break down in real time, which hasn't stopped news outlets from constantly reporting the story, and every development ever since. The couple, who became public figures during their time on 90 Day Fiancé, before Chantel was granted her own reality show, have been on the way out for at least a year, with Pedro officially filing for divorce in late May 2022, a month after their initial separation. Since then, the former lovebirds have been busy posting cryptic messages about the situation on social media, but it appears that the divorce has yet to be finalized. In happier times, Chantel and Pedro starred in the Family Chantel with their friends and family. With Chantel being mixed race and Pedro hailing from the Dominican Republic, their intercultural marriage and the drama that came with it was the focus of the show for 4 seasons. The series, which premiered in July 2019, became popular for being the first 90 Day Fiancé spin-off to focus on a single couple instead of large groups. Chantel and Pedro met online and hit it off immediately, with Chantel flying over to the Dominican Republic to meet her boyfriend. The couple became engaged in secret until Pedro could obtain his K-1 visa and traveled to Chantel's birthplace of Atlanta, Georgia. The main cast members of the Family Chantel were Chantel, her family, Karen, Thomas, River Knight, and Winter Everett, and Pedro's mother and sister, Lydia Morel and Nicole Jimeno. Naturally, almost all the storylines on the Family Chantel focused on Chantel's life, and it's not clear if Pedro was happy to be in her shadow. The model and TV personality, who was born in February 1991, has never had a good relationship with her in-laws either, which has been the cause of plenty of friction. The same can be said for Pedro, who was never quite welcomed into the Everett clan. Even so, the pair exchanged vows in an intimate wedding ceremony in July 2019. 3 years later, the husband and wife duo officially confirmed their separation and divorce proceedings, shortly after the season 4 premiere of the Family Chantel aired. Although some netizens believe that the announcement was a publicity stunt to combat low viewing figures, months passed and there was no reconciliation between the now infamous couple. As Chantel is fond of sharing risque photos on her Instagram feed, and her and Pedro have often gone months at a time without posting each other. There have been many rumors of marital woes pertaining the 90 Day Fiancé alums in the past. However, it's been said that reality TV personalities don't post or discuss each other on social media unless they're filming for the show. Although Chantel and Pedro are still legally married, it's clearer than ever that they don't plan on getting back together, so much so that the Family Chantel has possibly been canceled by TLC. If the show does return for a 5th season, the main storylines will certainly be the former couple's complicated divorce proceedings and how their respective families are reacting to the news. If there is a season 5, fans of the show are hoping to see less of Pedro. The social media influencer and licensed real estate agent is known for his ambition and cold personality. Despite Chantel having a full-time job, filming for the show, and taking on all the household responsibilities, he would often call her lazy and seemingly try to spend as little time with her as possible. It's interesting to note that the same day Pedro filed for divorce, both parties filed restraining orders against the other. Pedro sensationally claimed that Chantel was withdrawing large sums of money from their shared bank account, whereas Chantel accused her estranged husband of domestic abuse and infidelity. Days before the couple formally separated in late April 2022, Chantel moved $257,000 from her and Pedro's joint account to an account she shares with her sister. Over the years, Chantel has often complained about Pedro practically funding his mother and sister's lifestyles in the Dominican Republic. Although Lydia is a lawyer, she claims not to earn much and would often ask her son for money and gifts whenever he visited. Pedro has also made no secret of the fact that he pays their rent, which has always been a bone of contention in his marriage. It's possible that Chantel took the 6 figures from their joint account to avoid any of it going towards Lydia or Nicole. Another strain on their doomed marriage was the bad relationship between the Everetts and Jimenos. One memorable family trip ended with Lydia and Nicole fighting Chantel, Winter, and Karen, to the point that glasses were thrown and people could have been injured. Pedro and Chantel each defended their family members while criticizing their in-laws. The infidelity rumors concerning Pedro have also been brewing for a long time. In a Season 4 episode of the Family Chantel, the real estate agent was accused of engaging in an affair with co-worker Antonella Baronicci. During an informal meeting with a lawyer present, Chantel mentioned how much time Pedro was spending with his female colleagues. Pedro denied being inappropriately involved with Antonella and accused his wife of not being supportive of his demanding job. Most viewers of the Family Chantel have taken the Atlanta native's side. With that said, the Everetts have a long history of alienating married-ins. When Chantel's brother, Royal, became engaged to his long-term girlfriend Anjanette, the family practically descended into chaos. Chantel and Karen suspected that Anjanette, who is Filipina, was only marrying Royal to obtain American citizenship and gave her the cold shoulder from day one. Following his sister's footsteps, Royal met Anjanette online and soon caught a flight to meet in her home country, proposing during their very first face-to-face meeting. The 9-year age gap and Anjanette's foreign roots were cause of concern for Chantel and the rest of the Everetts, who spent most of Season 2 ostracizing the newcomer and meddling during the wedding plans. The Season 2 finale of the Family Chantel saw Royal and Anjanette officially become husband and wife. Soon afterwards, Anjanette became pregnant, and the lovebirds focused on building their own family unit while distancing themselves from the Everetts. So much so that Royal is barely on speaking terms with his mother and siblings to this day. The couple also refused to return for Season 3 of the show, citing social media commentary and public scrutiny as the causes. It remains to be seen whether there will be a 5th season of the Family Chantel, as none of the cast members have divulged any details. Nevertheless, we'll be sure to keep you updated.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.